One of the most bizarre events today in celebrity news, we have Black Panther director Ryan Coogler being mistaken for a bank robber and then arrested after he passed a note to the teller asking her to withdraw $12,000 from his account and then count it discreetly. According to a new report revealed by TMZ, the incident took place sometime back in January. The 35-year-old walked into the Bank of America branch in Atlanta wearing a green hoodie, black beanie, and sunglasses, and as I mentioned, he passed the cashier a note that allegedly said, "I would like to withdraw $12,000 cash from my checking account. Please do the money counter somewhere else. I'd like to be discreet," which is a pretty understandable request given the amount of cash that we're talking about here. Unfortunately, the bank teller did not feel the same way. She immediately assumed that something suspicious was going on, and so the police were quickly called for an attempted robbery. When the police arrived, they ended up detaining two people that were waiting outside for Ryan in an SUV, as well as entering the bank and bringing Coogler himself out in handcuffs. Once the police conducted their investigation, though, they discovered that it was all just a big misunderstanding and that the true fault lied with the Bank of America employee. Apparently, when the bank teller attempted to make the transaction for Ryan, her computer triggered some type of alert. Because of that alert, she believed that he was attempting to rob the bank, and so under that assumption, they called 911. But like I said, the police eventually realized that Ryan had actually done nothing wrong, and so they released him. However, the way they went about this wrongly accused bank robbery situation must have been pretty aggressive because reportedly Ryan was not pleased. The report noted that he asked for all of the badge numbers from the responding officers once everyone was let go. Although if I were Ryan, I would probably just call ahead next time, let them know that you're coming and that you need 12 grand. Actually, you know what? That might come off like you're threatening a heist as well. Okay, well, I've never had to withdraw $12,000 in cash, so I'm not exactly sure how you would go about doing that. Ryan would later tell Variety magazine in a statement, "This situation should never have happened. However, Bank of America worked with me and addressed it to my satisfaction, and we have moved on." And a Bank of America spokesperson also told the Daily Mail in a statement, "We deeply regret that this incident occurred. It never should have happened, and we've apologized to Mr. Coogler." I mean, just the worst kind of scenario, too. He was clearly trying to be discreet. I mean, he literally says that in his letter, and now his exact withdrawal amount along with that letter have been broadcast across the internet. This, however, is just the latest of a string of bad luck while filming the sequel to Black Panther in Atlanta. The production has been bogged down by cast injuries, vaccine debates, and now this. Letitia Wright, who is reprising her role as Shuri, suffered a severe injury while filming in August last year in Boston. Although it's still unclear as to what happened, the actress apparently suffered a concussion and fractured her shoulder while performing one of the stunts on set. In a note to the cast and crew, the Marvel Studio executives said that it was a frightening accident. And the sequel is set to be released on November 11th, 2022, and will for sure be a box office hit. I'd love to hear your thoughts on all of this though, because that's all the time that we have for today. So stay classy, and I'll see you in the next one.